Look at you.
It's a little better when you
All right.
very serious.
Oh, it's stoic.
Welcome to District 38 YouTube Live. I'm Skip. This is the District President, Rob Niemela. And we're here tonight to talk a little bit about the Speed Limit 100. And this year's Speed Limit 100 is hosted by the Roadrunner MC. The race is located at Plaster City East. It's a desert scramble. They're going to do 4 laps around a 25-mile course. Sign-ups and check-ins, they start at 6:30 a.m. and they run until 8.
Yeah, just before the race.
Just before the race. They'll take you at the last minute. I don't think
we do the best we can if you're running late.
Correct. We'll help you out, but get there early. Make the process easier for everybody. Bomb run practice is from 8:15 to 8:45. Riders meeting is mandatory, and it's at the starting line, and it's at 8:45. It's about 15 minutes before the race, and they'll cover any of the details about race course, things you need to know during the race.
And I'm sure if you guys don't have a kickstand, you can go and get a piece of a steak or something from Roadrunners to prop up your bike while you go to the riders meeting.
Okay.
Not everybody has kickstands.
Maybe you have pit support. Do you have the little girl with umbrellas?
Oh, those are cool. I have a lot of umbrellas.
Where's the cute girls with them?
Used to have.
Oh no, that's road racing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I got lots of umbrellas.
Yes. And then all bikes and race. The race starts at 9 a.m. promptly, unless we have an issue prior to. Sign-ups, like I said, they start at 6:30 in the morning. You need to bring your helmet to sign up. There's some important pieces of paperwork that you need to have with you. One is going to be your AMA card. It's mandatory to have your AMA card or a current AMA card in order to race with us. There's a couple ways that you can get your AMA card. One is to go online. There's a yearly membership. They're $49.95. If you need to get a day of pass, that says right down there, race day pass, $25. I suggest you buy $49. It seems like a much better value than $25 for one day.
You also save yourself a phone call from the AMA. Hey, do you want to spend another $20 or whatever?
Yeah,
most people are, yeah, sure. So might as well just do it all at once.
So it's a good deal to do. When you come to sign up with your helmet, you'll need to make sure that you have your attached Moto Tally tag onto your helmet. If you need to purchase a Moto Tally tag, those are going to be $10 at signups. During signups, there'll be 2 lines, one for the online signups, and then there'll be another line for people that have pre-registered. We always encourage you to pre-register for our events. Our pre-register
is online, right?
It is online.
Because you said one for online and one for pre-register.
Well,
how about one line for those who didn't register?
Sorry.
Yes,
one.
What? It's been a tough day for both of us, so we're ready.
This is my first. Oh, this isn't my first live. I've done this 10 times. I make mistakes. Sorry, guys.
Well, hey.
All right. So there's 2 lines. One for people that have signed up online, and one that are signing up day of.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ones that are going to pay more.
One that you're going to pay a little more. Only $15 if you're going to sign up day of. We welcome you to sign up day of. We know that sometimes things are last minute. You miss the online cutoff, but if you just show up, we're happy to take your money and get you signed up and get you out there racing. We also have a print and sign at home check. It's mandatory that everybody that is racing, whether you're racing a motorcycle, UTV, pit support, that you should come down and sign the print and sign your release of liability at our events. If you need a pie plate for your bike, you didn't get numbers decided last minute. Hey, I'm just going to come out and do a District 38 race. I don't have numbers. We do have pie plate numbers. Those were provided by Mike at Any Prints. They have a nice little P thing. You stick one on the side. Number plate, I always suggest you put it at the very back of your number plate. So as you pass through pit row, your leg is not covering up the number.
Yes.
Key. And on the front number plate. Pre-entry race fees, $63 for district members and $73 for non-members. And then, like I said, day of is about $15 more for each. We accept cash or cards. And like I said, you must have your AMA card to race with us. Our live timing and scoring is done through the Moto Tally system. If you want to view the live results anytime during the race, you can just log on to Moto Tally Results District 38. We have a portal that is connected to our district website and the Moto Tally website, so you can get all the cool statistics, laps behind leader. If you're in the lead, our results will be unofficial generally the day of or during the weekend, and then they'll usually go official in the following week after we evaluate checkpoint data. Fuel mats. Fuel mats, even for bikes, are very important, and they are a requirement to race with us, and a requirement by the BLM. Fuel mats can be a lot of different things. They can be a floor mat from a car. You can have a proper fuel mat, piece of carpet, anything that you can use to put on the ground to keep the fuel from hitting the dirt. Roadrunners will be hosting a kids event, and the kids event is going to be happening at noon. If you have questions about the kids event, you can just go to Home Check. Martha will be manning Home Check. She'll be able to answer all your questions. She'll probably have a couple volunteers. If you have any questions, they're going to be happy to help you get you situated. This is an important thing for all motorcycles, UTVs. If you're operating a motorized vehicle like that, you need to be wearing a helmet. Is the state law in California that you need to be wearing a helmet at all times in any motor vehicle. The BLM is very aware of that kind of thing, and we have gotten warnings in the past. So just do everybody a favor, obey the laws, wear your helmet.
We had something to that. And I know, like, those of you who have a Pro R and it's a 2000 cc, the law doesn't cover up, up to that many cc's. But if you're in our race or hanging around our race, we really would appreciate it. It will keep the BLM happy. They don't know what size your motor is. If you got helmets on, we don't hear about it. If you don't, even though you may be legal because you have a 2000 cc engine, we're still going to hear about it. They may pull you over. I'm not saying you're going to get a ticket, but they're going to ask why you're not wearing your helmet. Just during the race and just before and after, why the BLM is there and they're kind of trolling around. It's just, save everybody the headache. Just put that helmet on for a little bit while you're driving around the pits, especially.
Yep. It's good. Safe. You never know when you're going to tip over and
it is safer.
Bang your head into the ground.
Right.
I've always been on the high side. I like it on the high side. Only low sided a few times. So.
You hit your co-driver's head? Pink.
There was no co-driver.
Oh, thank God for them.
Yeah. I know. Kyle, I got it all the way around.
Nice.
We landed it.
Stuck the landing.
Stuck the landing. UTV race. In order to race a UTV District 38, you got to have a UTV racing license and be assigned a number.
Yeah. So
typically, if you have applied for a license and it's only a few days before the race, fret not. As long as you have the email that you've paid the racing license fee, we could either assign you a pie plate at that, or we'll at least get you the number prior to getting your racing license assigned to you.
We do the best we can to get them out, but it doesn't always, with logistics, it just doesn't work out sometimes. So, but don't worry, We're going to be welcoming you. Like Skip says, you bring that proof that you paid.
Come on out.
You're going to be
race
fine.
with us.
What we really don't like to see is those that show up and haven't paid at all, and they just think that they're going to be able to race without it. You're not. You're not. Last race, I went back to somebody's camp and I sat there and watched them and said, push here, push there, do this. And, we're serious about it. You don't have to be an AMA member, but you do have to be a District 38 member to race in the UTV, to be the driver.
It literally takes 5 minutes on your phone to get your license.
It's an easy thing.
It's very easy. You can do it in tech while you're waiting.
Totally.
So UTV check-in and tech starts at 10 a.m. and it runs till 12:15 tomorrow. So, but basically get in line early. We've got a few cars registered for this event.
How many do we have?
This morning,
I've been getting a lot of calls.
20.
Oh, there's going to be more than that.
22 this morning.
Oh, there's going to be more than that.
So we had 52 at King of the Desert.
Yeah.
Or not 50, 42.
It's 42.
52 was last weekend. It's a
Your
different thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, it takes me a while.
Thanks.
Anyway, yeah. So we should get good turnout.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of calls, so
cool.
I think it's going to go up.
Yeah, we've been posting our entry list. Jen posts it up on social media every morning. So post this morning. I'll repost tomorrow morning, and then surprise, Saturday morning. Like I said, tech is from 10 to 12:15. Riders meeting is at 12:30 to 12:45.
At sign
At home check. So gather around and get some information about the course. I will be a racer or co-driver this weekend. So
don't ask me any hard questions, right?
I will. I will pray for GPS.
We're gonna have it.
Okay, cool. Bomb run practice 12:45 to 1:15, and then the UTV start's going to be at 1:30. UTVs for this race are going to be 150 for sportsmen, 200 for pro classes, and that's pre-entry. And pre-entry is going to be open till tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Chopped off. So get in there early. If you show up day of the race and you want to register, we're happy to do that. I believe it's $25 additional fee for that. But like I said, first step is you got to get a tech sheet before you can come up to check-in. If you need to purchase a transponder, you have these cool blue transponders, $20. And these are good for every District 38 race. You can actually even go use these at DP4. They use the same
thing.
Same kind of deal. So dual value.
So
they charge a little more, so it would behoove you to come race with us first.
Just to save on
to save $5.
Right.
And a little on the entry fee, obviously. But good deal. Fuel, they accept cash and cards for check-in. Fuel mats are required for UTVs. It's the same requirement as bikes. So if you have a full fuel mat for a car, it's great. But if it's just a carpet, whatever it is, it just needs to contain the fuel and keep it off of the dirt. During the UTV races, we require a lot of safety stuff, which is gloves, fire suit, neck brace, helmets, and they need to be the proper SA rating. These are the things that we're going to ask you for at tech. Be helpful when you show up to tech. Make sure that you have the tags out on the fire suits. Kind of unfold it or set it up so that it's easier.
So we can just come by and look.
So we can come by and look at it, and you're not gonna have to sift through your bag for everything. We will be checking pretty diligently chase lights and forward-facing lights, because in any kind of dusty conditions, that makes it difficult for anybody to see you during a race. There's a tech sheet, and the tech sheet is on our district website. and that will cover all of the safety things that you need to be aware of when you show up at tech. If you intend to come race with us, if you don't have that stuff, you're not going to be racing with us. So do yourself a favor and go online, fill out the tech sheet. During tech, who's going to be teching? That'll be you.
I will be there. Aren't you going to be there for a little while?
Yes, I will be there.
And,
I
Dave,
believe Dave
for the first
Dennett,
time, is
Dave,
gonna be
our new vice president, is going to be out helping us with tech. So it'll be a good opportunity for all the racers to meet the new guy.
Right.
It's always fun to be a new guy.
Be the new guy.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, I might add, some of you guys that were, or some of you racers that had infractions last time, you know, we kept track of what they are. We're going to be checking them. They're already loaded in my truck and ready to go. And I will be looking for you personally for those numbers and making sure that you're in full compliance. So just a fair warning, I really hate, it's not fun for us to, when you get there, to have to, you know, turn you away and give you back your money.
Exactly.
That's not what we're here to do.
No, we want you to race. Absolutely want you to race.
But you know, if you're missing your gloves, you know, it's not going to happen for you. You know, especially if you had an infraction last time that, you know, you were off by your numbers. But okay, we let you race. But next time, when we say next time, we mean it. And yeah, you're not going to be able to race with us.
Yeah, do us a favor. You know,
Yeah.
The rules are pretty simple. We give you pull.
And I love it when the dad, there's always the dad, it's never the mom. You know, they're like, but my son came out here. It's like
race dad.
Yeah,
I love race dad.
It's like, I'm sorry, man. It's brutal.
Like,
I know.
like little league.
You know, the kids like bummed. You know, it's like I feel like a jerk. Yeah. So don't make me feel like a jerk, right? That's the moral of this story.
I don't think you're gonna have any problems.
I hope not.
Well, the first race I went, you know, because I got you those tech sheets, and I think we only had one person that we gave warnings to at the first race.
Yeah, and then there was
four or five the last
seven at the last race.
I don't know that was a long text I sent out with the PDFs. So, but we'll be watching.
Yep.
Cool. So during tech, actually, hopefully prior to the race, after sign up closes, we will email our GPX course file out to you, or out to the people that pre-registered for the event. If you didn't pre-register, show up day of, or don't know how to use email, I'll have it on SD cards and I'll be able to help you load it. I'm becoming pretty good at the Lowrance. And I will be working on the Garmin.
So when you get those SD cards, they don't get to keep them, do they?
Oh, no.
Because
this is not, no.
Wow, they even gave me an SD card. I'm like, oh, no.
Don't work like that.
You load it.
I'm loaning you
Yeah,
the
it's
SD cards.
yeah.
I do occasionally lose them.
Yeah, you should probably get a helmet or something. You'll always get them back if you did that.
I'd like a little string, you know. Pull it back. But,
maybe a fishing.
I'm happy. I'll be at tech. I'm happy to help you load your Lowrance, show you how to use it. I will be randomly requesting probably 6 people to give me their course files at the end of the race, which is a recorded file of your race.
You could do like the first 3 finishers overall, and then 3 randoms. Or how do you want to do it?
I'm going to do it randomly, but I already know people that I particularly want to get it from that are going to be probably overall our top 3 finishers. So
good.
We could require it, but I'm just saying, I like the randomness. Everybody's compliant.
I like the randomness, but maybe get at least the first overall.
The winner, the overall. So put it this way:
you guys who've won races, you know how it is.
So
the only reason he won was because he cheated. I'm the fastest guy out here.
Just make that known. If you get the overall, I will ask for your card. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna get second.
Done deal. You're racing?
I wish.
Is Kim letting you race?
No.
Is your one race a year?
No.
You gonna throw it away on this one?
No.
How about the 160?
No.
Night race?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Big little helmet, still lights.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That'd be sweet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
My notes.
lost your notes.
So, like I said, we'll be providing that GPS file, and it's a driven file, so it should be right on the money. If it's not, then we'll apologize to you, but
yeah, we'll
I'll check
apologize
it
later.
I'll check it out ahead of time before I send it out.
Yeah, they're actually doing it twice and going to compare them to make sure they overlap perfectly. So I'm feeling pretty confident.
Awesome.
Feeling confident about it.
It takes a little press.
It
Not
does,
as
it does.
people go
Oh,
out
yeah.
and think that stuff's really easy to
Mhm.
do are misinformed, because it
Yeah.
takes probably 45 minutes or an hour of drive time to go
Yeah.
do the course correctly, and then a savvy person to put it on a computer and compare the files, look at
Yeah.
Google Earth, so there's a little bit of how to work all that stuff. So I think John's got it down this time.
Yeah, he's experimenting.
It's all right.
I'm pretty sure he's going to get it. I have confidence.
I do too. Absolutely. Okay, course layouts. So our courses are marked with pink arrows or day glow arrows. Essentially, they could be orange or pink.
Orange or pink,
depending on which club you're dealing with. Pink is a great color. Orange is a great color. I raced on orange stuff last weekend. It was pretty good.
So, I can't tell the difference when I'm out there in the sun.
I could. So we have, this is course. If you see two of these side by side, that means you need to stay between the stakes. Otherwise, there's hazards on the outside. If you're coming to a corner, corners are going to be done with 3 arrows, 2 arrows. Oh, I'm getting good at this.
You're getting good at it. Yeah.
Oh, well, and 1 arrow at the corner.
It doesn't mark the courses. He doesn't. So
no, Jason does. I don't do that. I try. It causes problems. So yeah, 2-1. So it's usually 100 feet, 50 feet corner. Something like that. Sometimes it could be.
Yeah, if it's higher speed, it could be 200 feet.
You could get some diagonal arrows, stuff like that. So if there's dangers, or actually courses, we have wrong ways.
Yeah.
So don't go against the wrong ways. If you see a wrong way, do not turn around and go backwards on the course. Try to go perpendicular to where you think the race course is.
These are always, when you come across these, you've missed a turn. You were probably, somebody right behind you might have missed the same turn, and he's coming the same way you are. So don't just head back on, to oncoming traffic.
Correct. Be careful.
Get out of the dust. See where you're going.
Yeah.
Find the course.
If you get off course, be careful, be safe, and slowly get back into the course correctly. It is a race. We understand that, but if you don't finish the race,
yeah.
1 lap is kind of not a finish. I think it's going to have to be 2 laps.
No, it's 1 lap's a finisher. But,
depends on what class you're in. So, yes. And then we have dangers.
Do you have 3 of these?
I do. So you have 1 danger is a kind of a minor danger.
Or we
go with 2. It's a little more severe. 3.
Oh.
We could have multiple cards across, particularly areas on the course that are danger. Caution tape.
There's one place that is going to be a very serious danger, and it will be the 3, 2, 1. And I would bet there's going to be on both sides, and you should go between those because it's a drop off into Tucker's Trench, and it's a serious drop off. You do not want to miss the little road. You don't want to go off a 10-foot, 12-foot, straight down there.
Yeah. I've had a problem with Tucker's Trench. I broke the front of my car.
Yeah, you can break it.
At the race.
Yeah.
2018.
You know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah.
It's going to be marked. There's going to be the hazards out there. So, and another thing I'm planning on doing is at the writers' meeting, I'm going to let you know exactly where that is. We're hoping to have it also flagged in the GPS file. for you.
Okay. Cool.
But, I'm going to tell you about where it is, so you'll know it's coming up. It's the one area on the course that can definitely get you.
Yeah. So be safe. Follow course markings.
Yeah.
They're going to cover that stuff during the riders meeting, so they'll give any notes about any safety stuff. And then with UTVs, if you stay within 50 feet of the center line of the course, you should be totally fine. And like I said, if you see two vertical course markers, you need to stay in between that.
You had something else down here.
Oh,
We have
road crossings, because we are in Plaster City East,
we do have road crossings.
so we do have there probably
A couple of them, at least 2 or 3. I think there might even be 3.
Payne Road, probably
Maybe
Choo
Choo Road
Choo Road
twice. I think.
twice, the ditch.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the course.
I don't know. You can't tell
I'm
me.
assuming.
I'm racing, so I don't want to.
I'm assuming because
rerun
there's
that.
3 of them. I'm like,
Don't send it to me.
But yeah, when you see them, just there's a guy or a person going to be there, and they're going to tell you to go, stop. Like I said before, they don't always yield. The play riders, so be on your toes. Just let off, look, have your co-driver be looking, and yeah.
Correct. So that's a big thing. When we are racing on public land, and as much as we have a permit and this is our space to run a race out there,
Yeah.
we do have the weekenders. Joe Public is out there. You got to be careful. If they're on the course, take it with a grain of salt. Try to safely pass them.
Yeah.
Don't be frustrated.
Hit that siren.
Hit the siren. That's something that we are going to ask about this coming races, whether you have sirens, because it's important to know, people in the way, turn that thing on. They think cops are coming, pulling over.
Right.
Pulling over.
You see beers come out of the UTV. It's pretty funny.
Really?
I've seen
I
that.
put them behind the seat. You
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to
what
throw
you do.
shit out in the desert, dude. Are you kidding?
Well, they're scary.
UTV starts. Our UTV starts. We use numbers that you're issued during tech. They go on your A pillar.
Where on the A pillar? They are on the front side of the A pillar. And for those of you who don't know what the A pillar is, I had a lot of them last race. If you were the driver, it's on your left side, right here in the front. It's one you can grab onto. This sticker should be pointing out. So let's say we're lining you up. We can see it. It says, oh,
Correct.
You're in line 2. Come here. Don't put it so you can see it. We need to see it. So put it facing forward on your vehicle.
Yeah. So that's kind of, we have a starting, so it'll be 1 through probably, 11, and you just line up on your rows 4 at a time.
Yep.
So 4 wide starts. Some of the questions, with the UTV race, it's going to be 5 laps on the 25-mile course.
On about a 22-mile course.
20.
So we're expecting the total mileage to be 110 miles.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a little bit more mileage for your money. When we laid it out, it turned out to be just a little bit shorter than we anticipated. So we decided to add in we didn't want you to be so far below. We wanted to give you a little bit extra, so we changed it to 5 laps. So good call on Roadrunners.
Yeah, we try. It's challenging when these maps are done 6 months in advance, and we go to lay out and stake the course. To kind of, sometimes there's a little variance in the mileages. But we do our best, and that's good that they're throwing out an extra lap so we can get solid 100
plus.
100 plus.
You can expect if you get all 5 laps, you're going to get in 110 miles. So make sure you bring enough fuel. Manage your pit stops accordingly.
Yeah, Plaster City East. Typically, that's going to be a little faster course.
Yeah.
A little sandier. There's probably going to be some decent washes in there. So it'll suck some fuel down.
It's going to be a quick one, I think.
Quick one.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. Exciting.
I think average mile per hour is going to be above average.
How long do you think it'll take them to do a lap?
Oh, I don't know.
Less than 30 minutes, 20 minutes?
You never know. Possibly. I haven't gone around
20
it.
minutes, really?
I don't know.
I think my guy Jason's going to go just.
In 20?
No, we're driving the Honda. It's going to be good.
25, all right.
It's good. 25.
Hey, I drive one. No hate.
Hey.
No hate.
Hey, that car, we're going to finish. That's
Yeah, well, they finish.
they
Honda's always
finish. That's why we're out there having a good time. Were we going to have John on?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have any questions, I'm going to try to field them, but hopefully.
Yeah, we're looking at. See.
Yeah.
Signs in the wash crossings, James. Not really sure about that. I'm sure. I know that Roadrunners marks a pretty good course. They should.
What is the question? Because
signs in the wash.
They can't read it. So, are there going to be signs in the
washes for race in progress signs?
Oh, race in progress.
Yeah.
I know they have a bunch. I don't know where they're going to be placed.
I'm sure it'll be well marked.
I would assume at the road crossings for sure.
Our courses and stuff is marked very well comparatively to other places. So
yeah, maybe at Placer City East there'll be signs up there.
Yeah, definitely in the incoming parts of it, we try to do our best to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So LaSalle is going to be providing our medical service for the race this weekend, as they always do. Tom has got an amazing crew out there, a lot of volunteers. They have an alleged new vehicle this weekend.
Is it going to make its debut?
Well, Placer City East is a good starting point to test that out before we put you on the mountain with it.
We'll see.
We're optimistic. So I believe Steve Natelli and those guys
he donated the vehicle. They've done the work.
They've got it all outfitted. Tom was excited to get that out and give it a test run this coming weekend.
Yeah.
So LaSalle. So they're easily spottable vehicles. They're going to have lights and racks and sirens and stuff on their vehicles. They're going to be out there on the course. If you need aid, that's what they're there for. If you're like a down rider, you don't need aid, you see them out there, give them the thumbs up signal. That just lets them know that you're okay, and that they don't need to stop and spend unnecessary time helping you. But if they are out on the course and there is a downed rider, they will be parking their vehicles facing oncoming race traffic. That's to help them deflect any kind of oncoming race traffic, keeps them safe, helps you let you know that there is a medical emergency or some emergency situation happening and that you need to slow down. Slow down and pick a safe route around.
Don't dust them out.
Don't dust them
If
out.
the dust is going left or right, go on the right side. That way the person behind you has a clear vision of, the reason that they're there.
Exactly. So just be safe. Like I said, if you're a racer and there's a downed rider, there's no sweep riders, the best place to report that information of a downed rider is at the next checkpoint that you come to. Yeah. Try to remember what mile marker or close to what mile marker they're at, what their race number is, if you can remember that, maybe color gear, potentially the extent of their injury. That just helps us. It helps LaSalle and our race staff find the downed rider and then get aid out there as quickly as possible. This race, Placer City East, so if you do go down, it should be pretty quick. We're not up on the mountain, challenging spots. If you would like to volunteer for the speed limit 100, you need to contact John Woods. His information is on the race flyer. They have been sending out notifications through social media that they are looking for volunteers. I don't know the extent of what their volunteering is, or if they have any volunteer positions left open for racers looking for points. So, but like I said, that's something you got to discuss with them. We're not party to all.
I always think it's a good idea when the clubs, actually tell you what they're looking for. If they're looking for a sweep rider, then somebody can be like, oh, I'll go sweep. Or hey, I don't ride, I don't have a UTV, I don't have a motorcycle. We're looking for a road crossing worker. Oh, I got a truck, I can do that. It's always good to add a little more information is better.
Yeah, don't say I want to volunteer if you have a specific talent.
Same with the clubs. It's like, what are you looking for? You might get that guy that says, oh, I can do that. So let them know.
Sure. Yeah. Just
open up that
line of communication, get out there and help us. We always need help. Let's see. Upcoming events after this, we have a 3-hour team race.
Motorcycles only on that one?
Motorcycles only. That's going to be hosted by OTV. It's going to be a little different sign up. Well, it'll be the same sign up process. A little different check-in situation. It's going to be happening in that, but I'll be there. Don't worry.
The experts got it.
Me and Chad are going to get down on that thing, trying some new stuff. And then we have the what is it? 1/6 California one. I don't know if it's a California.
I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a 160-mile UTV only race.
Yeah, and I believe we're going to do it at night in the twilight.
Yep.
Twilight.
A lot of it's going to be done at night. So I would strongly suggest having lights. And when I say lights, even stock ones are better than, last time we had somebody show up and didn't have any lights on his car. It's that's not going to work.
Night races are a little challenging, so you need to test ahead of time at night. There's a few more little things you would want to have, like a marker light or some kind of flashlight in your car for that kind of stuff. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Just be smart. If you break down, you're going to need that light. Maybe even if it's one of those that you wrap around your head. Yep.
What's really good is those magnetics, little pucks that you put on unless you have a plastic roof, but you can stick it on somewhere metal on your car, and those are pretty bright. And somebody will find you. Let's say you need help in the dark. Somebody might not see you have that. Somebody's going to come and check on you.
Yeah, we have the little fluorescent OK flags, but night races are fun. Roadrunners are going to do a good job. I know they'll put up the little reflective tapes. Mm-hmm. Be like following the yellow brick road. Be cool. Exactly. So District 38 is an all volunteer run organization, and we value all levels of service. Whether you just, like we said, want to show up at a race and help out during checkout or check-in, want to do a checkpoint, something like that.
Help at sign up.
Help at sign up. Martha always needs help at sign up. If you want to volunteer, we have several clubs that you can join. We have the Roadrunners. They're hosting this event. We have I-8, we have OTB, and we have Full Throttle's coming back. I believe we have Eric Hartel's going to be the club president. I'm excited to get Eric back out there. They put on some good races, and they're always solid people to deal with. But we have a new vice president too, Dave Dennett. We're going to mention you again, Dave.
Yep. Hope you're watching. We're giving you a plug.
We're excited to have Dave come out and help us. He's quietly learned the ropes here at the District 38.
Yeah.
Excited.
So he's going to focus on the UTV side, at least at first, and whatever he picks up on the motorcycle quad side, it's just
UTVs is a good place. That's where I started.
Right.
I was a UTV racer. Never did bikes. Now
I get some more focus on that and help out with the clubs and getting everybody on the same page.
Awesome. Look forward to it.
It's going to be great.
Well, along with all of the volunteers here at District 38, we do have some sponsors, and we always like to plug our sponsors at our events. BTI Incorporated, they're a design and engineering firm, and they're headed by Todd Barnhill. Todd's going to be out racing with us this week.
Is he?
Yeah, I guess.
Is he going to be driving?
Yeah, Cole's not driving.
Yeah.
Cole's been clipped.
Cole
didn't even. I don't even think Cole made it lap.
He didn't.
His
He didn't even make it to
his
my
nerves
check.
got the best of him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole.
Yeah, I'm not.
I still. Sorry. We got Diesel Tech, Lauren, our buddy Lauren at Diesel Tech. So if you have any diesel engine repair, give him a call. He's happy to help you. I mentioned District 38. Let him know where you heard about Diesel Tech. Judy Bolin, Realtor Extraordinaire. If you have any real estate needs, you need to buy a house, sell a house, advice on real estate, give our lady Judy Bolin a call. She's happy to help you. SD Powerhouse, motorcycle engines, motorcycle repair. If you need your bike worked on, prepped up for the race, give our guys at SD Powerhouse a call. Willie's Electronics. That's our buddy Dustin. They do electronics, and they have 2 stores. One's in Kearney Mesa and the other's in South Bay. If you need any kind of home theater stuff, give our guys at Willie's Electronics a call. Vicious Factory, a clothing company. They sponsor several of our racers out there. Go by their little booth or where they're pitting. They've got some merchandise you can check out, and then they have some online sales. Swell Drone, Chris.
Yes.
And his drone coverage. I think he's going to be out there.
Oh, I hope he is.
Flying the drone. No wind this weekend, Chris.
So, Chris, I want to let you know, some people have asked me, and they have never raced with us before, and they said, so are you going to have videographers? I said, we have one guy with a drone, and he does a pretty good job, and they were super excited. So I don't know how you work it, but they wanted to contact you, and I didn't really know how you do it. But maybe if you could be at Tech or something, you could talk to them and, find out like who's really interested. I don't know if it matters for you, but maybe get back with me at some point so I can at least relay that type of information to them. But they were super, super excited, and I kind of told them, that you did a really good job too. So don't make a liar out of me.
We have our buddy Mike Maxwell out there photographing along with Chris, and we have a host of other photographers that are out there taking pictures. They all make us look good.
Yeah.
Like I tell you, with any of the photography people, do not pirate their photography.
For some reason, they don't like that.
They don't like that. $20 where you give them a couple nickels. It's not a big deal. It's a privilege to have these guys out there helping us, just like any other series. The race photographers are really what makes us look good. Rhonda Hopper Real Estate. Rhonda and family support our racing. If you have any real estate, Rhonda's a really great lady. They have several houses for sale, listings, stuff like that. So give them a call. Kurt Caselli Foundation. They help support our race marking, keeping racers safe.
Yes. See the little logo everywhere.
Yes. It's great rider safety, and it's really a good thing when you go to different race series and you see the same type of course markings at every race series.
Yeah.
Just makes it a lot less stressful for a racer not having to relearn or trying to figure out what kind of different course markings are.
Yep.
So, if you care to donate anything, they're always happy to accept donations at the Kurt
They have all sorts of rides and raffles, all sorts of things. You should visit their website. It's pretty cool. And there's actually an old photo. I was on there the other day, and it had a photo of the Roadrunners many years ago. And I was like, oh my God, look how young we all were. But seriously, it was, I can't believe it was on there, but it was. So it's pretty cool.
Cool. So Support our guys at the Caselli Foundation. Mad Graphics. They help the Roadrunners with a lot of their signage. Our club uses them also. They're really great guys. So if you have any graphic needs or anything, you're out in the Imperial Valley, give them a call. East County Engraving, they're a new sponsor this year. So any kind of trophies, engraving needs, give our guys at East County Engraving a call. Elkhorn RV Rentals. It's our buddy Chad McNeil.
I asked him if he was going to give a discount at Tech last time. He never said yes. So Chad, if you're listening, I want an answer.
He's got a shortage of. He's got a yard down by me now, and he said he's got a yard. I don't want to see any motorhomes or anything stored there. I think they're all over at Mission Bay. No, the homeless is a different caliber of vehicles. Anyway, that's all of our sponsors.
We have some questions, and John actually wants to say something. So I'm gonna get John Woods from Roadrunners on the phone here. Give me 2 seconds.
Hello.
Hey, John, this is Rob and Skip.
Hey, Rob.
And you are on the air.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Good. We're gonna turn our TV down a little bit.
Yeah.
What are you watching, Wapner?
So, first thing I want to say to all our fellow racers, we apologize about the mileage change to 22 miles, but that's the actual miles. So the bike race will still remain at 4 laps, 22 miles, so 88 miles. The side-by-side will go to 5 laps, 110 miles. However, sign-up fees still stay the same. It doesn't increase being over 100. All right. So I'm looking at that little TV is going.
Yeah, I know. We can hear your TV.
Yeah, turn our TV down a little bit.
Come on, Wapner.
Yeah.
Are you watching Desperate Housewives again?
So couple things. So the final GPS course will be given out by me to Skip on Friday morning. This GPS course is the one that will be checked. If Skip pulls it, it has to come back to me, and I will be the one checking. Okay? So that is the course we will go off of. The GPS that I provide and what he sends to me, and I will be the one that's actually checking. Just to clarify that. I don't think we'll have a problem. I think everybody is going to be good. But just so we know, that's how that we were going to do it.
Cool.
That's fine. We love for you to do it.
So the course is going to be extremely fast, extremely more good. There is a couple spots where you could be doing 100 miles an hour coming up to Blues. Like you said, it's a mile marker 12. But I will try to put that on the GPX file so they will see it. And it's not nothing new to them. They've been across it before. But
not all of them. We got a lot of first timers, so.
Yeah, well, they'll be coming up at extremely fast, but it's marked really good. So, the other thing is the bomb run is going to be a little bit different than anybody's been used to. I actually marked the bomb run, and I'm going to provide the file for that. But remember, the bomb run is something they get to practice. They get to go over it. So they need to be careful, and they need to go at their own speed. Very technical. And I just want to put that out. It's going to be a little bit different. But, if they use their heads and they do what they're supposed to do, that's why they get to practice the bomb run. And then once they hit the track, then away they go. So those are something a little bit different than what we've normally had in the past.
Cool.
Everything else, I think you guys went over pretty good. I mean, the course it's going to be very fun. I think the guys are really going to love what we've done.
Awesome.
So, any questions?
I'm excited.
I don't have any. And does anybody out there have any questions? You can type them in for John.
Yeah.
Let me hear my feedback.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Turn
it down.
Can you clarify what's
Yeah,
on?
Turn it up again.
Hold on.
So John, James McKinney's asking, so when you say the bomb run's different,
Oh, I know.
so I'm just gonna say, like, comparatively, like we start the bomb run in the middle of a course or in the
No,
walk.
so this is the
like-
thing. The bomb run is going to be like a District 37 start. Okay, so
Oh,
But
right.
I would compare it even to like Utah, where it's really, you're gonna have to like, it's not wide open like in a wash or a lake bed where there's 100 lines. There's, it's gonna narrow down to a few lines. It's gonna be rough and have some brush in it. Would
yeah,
you-
100%. It's going to
Yeah.
go straight across the brush. We've actually done this before years back in this exact spot. So, that's why they get to practice the bomb run.
Yep.
They use their head, mark it through the bomb, get through the bomb run, hit the track, and away they go.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be, there's going to be 5, 10, 20 mile an hour spots of it, but I think it's going to be fun, but once they get through it, then they'll be on the normal track on their way.
So James, it's different just because it's not wide open.
It's not wide open.
Yeah,
It's gonna be run the same way.
Yeah, it's not like a 2 mile long bomb. It's like 200 feet.
Yeah.
I get
It's
it.
about a mile long bomb, and I've already put it on a GPX, so I'm actually going to provide it to them. They can add it to their file.
Yeah.
And they can at least see it, but it's still about using your head going through it. All you got to do is get through the bomb run. You're not going to win the race on the bomb run. So
Is the bomb in the is part of the course, or is that
so the bomb
like the bomb comes into the course
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Merges.
and a
Merges.
mile marker. So
Oh,
the
okay.
rule states that you cannot run the bomb on the course. Okay, that's the way it's been. There's been times that every club has done that, but the actual rule states that we cannot run the bomb on the actual course. It has to hit the course. It has to intersect the course. So
Okay.
it actually starts right here in this corner, right out from signups. Everybody will get to watch it just like they did on our King of the Desert race. And it's going to be kind of cool, I think. They'll just work their way through it. And then, like I said, once they hit the course and they're going, I think they're going to be very happy because this course is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'll let you know after I'm done if it was fun, John.
It's 1
All
mile.
right.
Suck it. Oh my
I
God.
personally have been a rider already 7 times. It's going to be fun.
I know. It's giving you a hard time.
Yeah, we're trying to at Roadrunners, I'm trying to push it to something different for everybody because we always kind of seem to do the same thing.
No,
So,
your last course was awesome. I got a lot of positive feedback about that course.
yeah, I appreciate that. I did. But we put a lot of effort into it. Everybody does. And that's the
Oh, yeah.
point is make it fun for everybody when they come
Yeah.
out. So,
I think you guys
You
did
know,
a great job.
well, I appreciate that. And, the most important thing to me and the way I've always done this when I mark a course is I want the people to be able to go as fast as they possibly can, but be safe. That's the goal. So when it takes that extra arrow, whatever it takes, I've always done it because that's the end of the goal. Them go as fast as they possibly can, but be safe at the end of the day. So
Great.
this course is like that. This course is going to be very fast. Actually, it's kind of smooth once you get past the pole line. So they got a little bit of everything. I think they're really going to enjoy it.
Once you get past the pole line.
Well,
Which is a mile
dude.
marker 20.
Oh, my kidneys are already hurting.
Hey, John, give Skip a different GPS coordinate.
The one back to San Diego clown
No.
later.
All works.
Well, maybe Rob in our new survey courses we can get around that pole line and take a different route
Maybe.
to the truss.
Maybe.
We'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But
Awesome.
anyway, so everything's good. If anybody has any questions, just have me email. Like worker wise, we're doing really good. Workers are pretty much already full. Everybody's been very good about it.
Awesome.
Cool.
One of the things I found in the last couple of races, it seemed like they all want to race our race, so we don't traditionally get a lot of people wanting to work it. But I had Jen post it a little bit early because I feel more comfortable knowing that we have spots filled. And so right now,
Absolutely.
we're doing pretty good. But I will say that our rule in Roadrunners is now that you have to be signed up by Friday at noon to be work. You're not going to show up on Saturday morning and say I want to work.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to happen. We want to make sure that everybody's got a designated place, and that's where they're going.
Yep.
So we're, I still got a little bit of room for workers. Last minute, guys can't make the race. Just have them contact me, but we'll work with that the best we can.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right,
All
John.
right.
Appreciate you calling in, and we
I'll let
will.
you know.
We'll see you. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow, or most of these people will probably see you Saturday.
Saturday morning.
All right.
All right, John.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye.
All right.
All right. Cool.
Let me see. Yeah. I did see one question on there. I think it was to me. Where's Rob's sponsored logo wear? Well, the UTV guys have kind of been getting a little soft. I didn't get anything at last race to wear tonight. So this is one of my
Rob,
sponsors.
is this really the precedent we want to start here with?
Yes.
You can be bought with
Yes.
gear.
Yes. You want a shout out? It will
Don't
be different
worry.
every week.
Don't worry, folks. You
But-
can get Rob with some gear. You
Solar
can't
turbines-
get me with anything.
Solar Turbines has sponsored me
It's not
for a
gonna-
long time.
I'm not. I
I'd
won't
say,
get
so.
colored by any free stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh.
Uh-huh.
They're 500.
Yeah, he was asking about the bomb run. We talked
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, hat, shirt, all good.
Cool. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah,
We're gonna be,
that's all I got. I'm looking forward to a great race.
Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in to District 38 Live, and we will see you Saturday morning.
See you at the races.